So, as an entrepreneur, is it easier to date another entrepreneur, or you prefer somebody with a 9-to-5?
I prefer somebody with a 9-to-5. Only because, I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter. I feel like when you're an entrepreneur, like, it's hard for people to understand, like, the struggle of being an entrepreneur and the different stresses of it. So sometimes it sucks to have a person that's a 9-to-5 that doesn't understand what it's like, where another entrepreneur kind of gets it. So I guess it depends. Like, sometimes I like the stability of a 9-to-5 person, because when you're an entrepreneur, I mean, hopefully you establish stability, but sometimes it isn't there. So if you have a partner that has a 9-to-5, they have a way more stable situation. Okay. So sometimes it's more, it feels better.
It doesn't matter to me. The only part that matters to me is like their time off. Like if I want to just go somewhere out of town, you know, my old lady can't just take off. You know, she gotta have like a certain, she gotta give them all that shit.
That is hard.
And I'm just like, yo, fuck that job, let's just go.
That's how my man quit. What?
And that's the only thing. I mean, I like that. You know, my wife works a 9-to-5, but I prefer just to, you know, just go fly somewhere. She can't just do that shit.
I feel like being a creative person, I would definitely want a creative person, but being an entrepreneur, I definitely may want an entrepreneur as well. I don't know. I feel like it's a case by case. Because sometimes those 9-to-5 people say they get it until you're really in the midst of being an entrepreneur. And now they like, I don't get it. Why don't you have time? I'm getting it. What the fuck do you mean? Like, that's why I don't have time. Right. So I feel like,
Definitely balance. Definitely balance. So, I mean, in preference, if you're an entrepreneur and you want somebody that's an entrepreneur, you just know what come with it, you know. Y'all know that y'all might not spend a lot of time together. That's probably what come with that, you know. Y'all work different hours, so are y'all comfortable with that? Or if you're an entrepreneur, you date somebody that has a 9-to-5, same thing. Like, you working 11 to 7, and I'm going to work from 7 to 7, you know what I'm saying? So now we don't really see each other. Is that going to be a problem? So again, it's all about balance, and y'all just figure out what work for y'all, what work for you.
the biggest is communication.
For sure.
That's what it is.
Understanding.
I agree.
Okay. I'm going to switch it up a little bit. So, agree or disagree? A man using the block button is so sassy. Like, okay, girl.
No.
Urban culture. The culture now.
Yo, not fast enough. What the fuck?
Anything a man doing this right now, everything is sassy. So it's like...
That's like,
I mean, me personally, I feel like
technology.
Yeah, I feel like if somebody disturbing your peace, whatever.
But if he did it,
whatever,
it's all the reason of why he blocked you. If he blocked you because you ain't give him your number, that's sassy.
Yeah, of course.
If he blocked you because you wilding and saying disrespectful things, yeah, block. But it's all the reasoning, like.
Yeah, I think it depends on why the block has happened and how often you do it. Because if you block me mid-argument, I'm not going to hold you. That's a little...
What if he's trying to avoid it going
Because it depends on the type of,
and you know,
argument.
Some people don't have, like, the
That's a fact.
they don't know how to, like, actually converse into, like, you feel me? Like, they don't know how to talk.
What if in the midst of that, you got him angry and he don't want to disrespect you, so he blocked you just to get a peace of mind and call you back later, like, listen, I was about to call you all type of bitches, but I blocked you.
That's wild because you should have self-control, but that's valid.
I don't feel like you need to block them though.
I'm old. I don't block anybody. I never blocked anybody, and I don't think I've ever been blocked.
Oh, I block people. I'm like the block queen.
I feel like
I block people on Facebook left and right. I block people on my phone.
A friend of mine that was weird.
That block button is my best friend.
I don't think I've never blocked anybody, and I don't think I've been.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like
I just don't care.
You said you only
I
block.
feel like the block button. You talking about like phone wise or like social media?
I think she's saying anywhere.
or whatever.
Tired of her, bro.
I mean, if someone's harassing you,
Right.
I mean, I get it.
That
if you're getting harassed.
I block anybody.
I
really do.
Never block anybody.
I do. I feel like it's protecting my peace. So I would never call a man sassy for something that I equally would do to protect my peace. Like people would inbox me the wrong way on Facebook. I block you.
I guess I just never had anybody.
What's your block numbers? How many people you got blocked?
I really have no idea. I block people every day. I delete people every day.
She got 1,000 in the
whatever protects my peace because I really feel like it's whether it's bothering me or not. Some stuff I just don't want to see. Some stuff I don't want in my space. And I really do teach my clients to block. It's literally a whole thing I do in session with people. Like, all right, I want you to come in and we gonna work through the session. We gonna block them. I do because at the end of the day, if that person is really disturbing your peace, what is it to block? I don't want them to be mad at me. Then they're gonna think it's a problem. It is a problem. Block them. Like it's block them.
I don't think I ever cared enough.
Yeah, and that's great for people who, you know, they can still exist, but why? It's your space. Like, your feed is your space. Your phone is your space. All of these places are your space. If somebody is disturbing your space,
I agree with that.
you have the right to block them.
Absolutely.
I don't think that make you sassy.
I'm not gonna hold you. See, with that point, you right. As far as social media being your space, I made a Facebook in like '08, the internet social network time. So, as far as making that, it's a lot of people I'm friends with who I don't even know or like
I'm
these fucking
deleting all
people.
your
My
birthdays.
news feed is outrageous. But as far as Instagram, I got it later, so now I'm more curating who I see, what I see, and I like being on Instagram more because it's more of like what I like. Yeah. And I got that more as like an adult rather than being a fucking teenager making Facebook. And it's a lot of bullshit over there.
Men should be able to do things that we feel like we can do within reason. Like, why can they not block somebody? What makes them sassy? So they just supposed to deal with you berating them and all this other stuff like that because you're the woman and they're the man? No, block her.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And to that point, I decided I was remembering that list that they made. It was like, men, y'all can't be doing nothing. So I found the list. I found the list. I'm gonna read it, but if you can, let me get through it because it's gonna be a lot. So this is a list they said makes men sassy: running for the bus, your boys, saying hey to your friends, eating yogurt, eating dessert, using an umbrella.
Now that's crazy.
They said
I'm about to say that's for females. Why they want us wet?
they said cocktails with your guys. No cocktails.
I don't think I probably ever.
That's so silly.
It's like you can't drink it.
This can't be a cocktail. They're saying I don't know.
I didn't know that.
What else?
See, look at we dying over here.
Guys, this shit, man.
He called himself.
It was just I decided I was like, let me see the list because I know it was a long list.
It's really crazy. I really wonder who sits around and has time to like compile these lists.
People that are
but I feel the
gonna
same way when I see the same like crazy list about women. It's just like
Mad people, and they do it for this reason.
they do it to
But
get
that's
around.
kind of why I hate
Yeah.
that, because they do it for this reason, and we'll chastise them, but then we kind of participate in it. And it's like, that comes from women want an ultra masculine man, which is understandable. But then what they asking for is you're going to get the killer who does not care, and then you're gonna be upset when he don't care. But he gonna have all them traits. He ain't going to get cocktails. He ain't doing none of
ain't
that.
running for
He
the
got
bus.
a 40 on his waist, and he
He a
might
murderer,
snatch
he
you
can walk.
upside your head, and you think that's love.
They pretty much want a Jody. They want to get smacked, but then
No.
you know to make
Bruh,
the
no,
Jody.
bro, that was the worst.
Example.
Yo, bro, every woman did not care for Jody, bro, because he couldn't get it himself.
Right.
After Jody
Oh,
ate that
Jody.
thing, half of the women was like,
After
I would have
Jody
forgave
For the
Jody
moment,
too.
yo, you.
Half of them was like, I would've
Yo,
forgave
I'm so
Jody
sorry
too.
that yo, bro.
I mean, some of the other ones was eating hot dogs.
That's a fact.
Oh, you agree with that?
Yes, first of all, it's pork, bro. Don't eat pork.
Okay, because it's pork. So if it's a beef one.
No, that's
Okay.
beef. That's a beef dog. No, dog. I love you because you my man. A lot of homies. I ain't gonna say nothing. I love
Hot
you.
dog?
But nah.
I mean, using Burt's Bees. I don't understand. Like, it's just,
They're not supposed to.
Yo,
They
what-
supposed to have
They supposed to be
That's
checked.
actually holistic products. Like, what the fuck do y'all want?
people are dumb. People are being. I feel like men should be able to do whatever they want to do, and you know.
It sure has. Sure.
I feel like we in class. My
I mean, those are just the crazy lists that be having like online. I'd be looking at them like, man.
I feel like that list was just as crazy as the like "don't take me on a date here" list. Like it was just really crazy, and it got me single.
Don't eat
So I
hot
just be very
dogs, bro. I'm
confused.
sorry. Don't eat them.
What about bananas? I find myself, I gotta break the banana, and you can't just be like,
Bro, now you going out a rabbit hole.
no, that's just outrageous. Like, eating bananas is gay.
It's not good. First of all,
I mean, you gotta like,
yo, my man, and I'm sorry, people. I like,
shit be gay.
I'm screaming.
there's nothing wrong, yo, bro.
There's nothing wrong with eating bananas.
Banana fruit because of the taste. It's
good
nothing wrong
for
with
you.
eating fruit.
It's good.
You would eat a banana right now on camera.
I don't eat bananas. Period. I haven't ate one since '93.
I'm
See, because you knew it was gay.
Nigga, I was 3. I was allergic.
I'm saying because you.
Because
Yeah, that's
I
why you
was
stopped
like-
eating
I
them.
was
You was like,
allergic.
yeah, this kind of.
It's sharp.
I don't really think.
Yeah.